Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. I finally figured out why there are so many class meta deeds I haven't finished and that's because the 4 key skills I still haven't used and related to deeds are Final Word, which I occasionally use but not too often, Shocking Touch, which I rarely use, Self-Motivation, which restores power, and I've used exactly 0 times. And the last one is Distracting Flame, which I've virtually never used. So these 4 skills, 2 of them which I'm slowly creeping up and using, and the other 2 that I just never use. So that's why I have so many class deeds that are still incomplete. But let's see what we have in the way of quests here.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
Not all endeavors have gone well for us in Moria. One early settlement in Durin's Way was an outpost built by Gerwith at Glokuru in the south. The encampment became overrun by goblins and was burned entirely, while only Gerthwith and a few others managed to escape. The goblins threaten to fortify Glokuru and remain a persistent danger to us if we do not act against them. Head there and defeat as many of them as you can. Then report to Gerthwith in Thanak Bazan to the east. Then it is done. If you say so.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
The White Hand Uruks have me concerned, Pinestone. They are attempting to sway the goblins into an alliance with the leaders of the White Hand army. While it is a fine thing for us when the goblins fight each other, we cannot allow them to gain a foothold here within the bounds of Khazad-dûm when they already control considerable forces without. I need you to hunt down and defeat the White Hand's emissaries before they are able to convince or intimidate the goblins into joining them. My scout spotted one to the goblin south in the Ninkath Faltur, another one in Gokaru, and a third at Durin's Crossing between here and Jarkersgund. Alright, fine. What about you?
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
We have many traditions, Pinestone, and this one is not the least. When we head into battle, we bring with us a letter. If we fall, the letter will be returned home by any survivors, if any remain. Many of us have come to Moria, and some of us have fallen, and now it appears that the Miraval have discovered these letters and have taken to perverse pleasure in keeping them as trophies of victory against us. The honor of our warriors and the peace of mind of their families demand that we recover these letters from the enemy whenever possible and return them to their rightful homes. Will you help us retrieve these letters? If you come upon one of our fallen in the Durin's Way, search the body for their letter. Return the letters to us here before the Miraval can get to them. Alright. That's a strange one. Untold legends.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
We must keep safe the artifacts of ages past, Pinestone. Studying the relics gives insight into untold legends of the forefathers, which might otherwise become lost. I have information that one such object, a mythical shield, was last seen in Unkvonkvur, such as short distance east to the Door of the Clouds. The goblins would have a difficult time in destroying such a sturdy shield, so I am hopeful that it may still be found there. Fine. Yes?
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
Collecting supplies in scouting chambers is all well and good, but I've got something of a little bit more dangerous in mind. Goblin hunting. You have surely noticed nearly every room and corridor at Khazad-dûm is crawling with them, and those causing us grief here in Durin's Way seem to take orders from a single leader. We have all got to do our part to drive them out, and that includes you. Search to the west of here for a goblin captain who goes by the name of Gomig. He and his personal guard have been harassing any travelers unaware within the Chamber of Crossroads and our outpost here in the Door of Clouds. But now I think I'm going to start with the shield and take care of that. Well, that's a little bit closer than I was expecting. Oh, whatever you call that stupid place. Anyway, you read it and you figure it out. I don't speak goblin gook. And in case you wonder, that is... Rowling used that as the name of the goblin language. It sounds so fitting too. And I figure... I know Tolkien would probably has them speaking black speech. But gobbledygook sounds so apropos. So, we can go with Rowling's name. Even if it is a little bit out of lore for this game. Alright, let's go. And I have to go and find this shield. And more defenders, so we'll find... I think that... Alright, let's see. How many of these things we could knock out. When he said it was nearby, I forgot how nearby this thing was. And alright, here's the shield. Alright, now, just in case there's a white-hand guy in here. That's just a... Just a captain, that's just a... Well, actually, I do need to go there. Because there is a... Merval there. Who is... Right? On top of a dwarf trying to steal a letter. And we can't let her steal letters, can we? Use final word, yes. Yes, I remember to use it. Yay. Maybe I'll actually finish that deed someday. And there's one letter. Apparently the Merval are stealing the letters. Well, that is the entire point of the quest, isn't it? Oh, Wimpy. Wimpy, 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 Wimpy. Oh. Yeah, use that skill too, which I keep on forgetting to use. Ah, baddie. Alright, that's 2 letters found. Alright, anyway, doesn't final word, improved final, yeah, also removes corruption, so I gotta remember this my corruption removal skill also. Alright, so there, I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't a white hand guy here. I know he gives you the areas of the various things in the quest, but you think I remember every single word of the quest? Yes, reading the quest text, yes, I do that obviously, but remembering the quest text, that is a completely different thing.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
What a wonderful find this is! A true treasure of the dwarves! Thank you, Pinestone! The safeguarding of this shield will ensure that the legend of our craft does not fade from knowledge. Alright? Okay, very well. Now, we've taken care of him. Oh, just that. Now, let's see about... our friend, this chief. Well, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, rally point. They really put the rally point way out of the way, I guess, to make sure that you don't get overrun by goblins after being forced to retreat, which I suppose has some logic in it. I've been in some places where the rally point is practically on top of the enemy, and you get there, I almost feel like insult to injury, where you get to a rally point and the first thing you have to do is get attacked by something before you're ready to do anything, and oh no, you get sent back to the rally point again! Right on, and reactivate the enemy again. Yeah, alright. Fortunately, there aren't too many of those that do it like that. So yes, a rally point that's out of the way is useful. Alright, I think these goblins are here. First, let's get... Alright, there we go. Let's get rid of this guard. Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm still not used to this keyboard. Hey, that's what happened when I kept on trying to go to the next goblin earlier, or the next bat earlier, and... Will that count as one of the guards for this quest? So I was probably trying to get that, maybe accidentally hit the shift. I often have the shift key hit when I really don't realize I have it. Because it has a slightly different feel to it than it used to. So what I'll do is I'll take care of the guards. So I've already taken care of the number I needed for the quest. So now I just need to take care of this last one, since he's probably... Well, apparently Captain Gomig doesn't care enough about his companions. Give me a chance to use Distracting Flame. It's rather useless when you're soloing, I have to admit, but which is why I haven't used it all that much. But it is a skill that, if I want to finish up my class deeds, I guess I am going to have to use it on occasion. Alright, defeated Captain well, not completely sure how you pronounce something with that circumflex on top of the vowel. Gomig. Captain whatever. Actually, I probably should have... well, then if I'm going to go back this way, we'll go. Anything else? Okay, we were that way already. So let's turn this in and...
The Lords of Moria have returned!
You have dealt with quite a few goblins in the last day or so, Pinestone. And more importantly, you have rid us of Captain Gomig. You should make it easier for us to move between the western parts of Durin's Way for some time. Not that they will stop coming after us. It is only a matter of time before a new captain rises. But we can use this opportunity to fortify our positions before that happens. And I can either get a useless sword or a useless bow. Right. Well then. I guess on to this way. And find out what else we... Now there is a White Hand emissary. I obviously want to take care of this guy. And we'll start with the little fire. And see what we can do to him. Actually, yeah, he has a corruption on him, so I should just be using Final Word as a corruption removal, even if I don't... And since I used the my interrupt skill already, I had to use Shocking Touch. I was just forced to use Shocking Touch. It's only a coincidence that I absolutely needed to do so. Let's see. Yeah, there's the other emissary. Okay, who's up? Oh, I forgot about that warg. Alright, here you go, here you go, here you go. Defeated goblins at Glorkuru. Oh, I must be in Glorkuru then. I guess that's where... Okay, yeah, so I was at the fringes of Glorkuru. Well then, let us take care of a few of these guys then. Hey, how many goblins can we kill from Glorkuru? Oh, Glokuru. Glokuru. I have discovered Glokuru. So it looks like all I have to do is kill a couple of goblins and a white hand emissary. Yeah. Oh, and if I find a Morval stealing a letter, it won't hurt either. Well, it might hurt the Morval, but that's an entirely different matter. Alright, here you go. No! See it? Yeah! Spent all my time trying to get the right... There's just so many goblins here that... Just so many targets here that... Tab is absolutely, completely useless. Alright, what's left? Oh, more bats. I thought I took care of all the bats. Oh, no wonder there's another goblin. Alright. So, that's 5 down. Now, where is this emissary? These bat handlers are completely and utterly... Oh, okay. Well, I guess calling them annoying is just redundant when it comes to goblins. Oh, have you heard a rumor that the farmer's fair has arrived? Oh, I think I found the emissary. Now, I guess I have to take care of this guy first. Ah, good. The emissary wasn't looking. Take care of him. And how much? Alright, and whack. Oh well, it didn't do much damage to him, but it looks like it healed me enough. I guess that's a good sign. I think I need another... My corruption removal skill isn't very good if they could pile that much corruptions on me. And, oh my goodness, all my interrupts are down. Oh no, this one's up. Spoke too soon. Alright, what do we've got left? I need to kill one more goblin here, then I am out. There's a goblin. Ooh, and there's a Morval up there. I can finish that up. Oh well. Oh, okay. Good. I thought I was gonna have to fight both of them at once. Probably won't be too difficult. Looks like I hit 55 during all this talk. Okay, good. That's my last letter. Let me get out of here. Ah. That'll take care of that guy. Maybe in that, that's not an epic enough conclusion. Or conclusion enough epic. And I think as I said, I use it too much as, well, I was going to, that doesn't sound, not very epic, not very conclusive. Oh, forget it. Alright, well now, well maybe I won't go back to there at the moment. Instead, we will make our break here and return later for another episode where we will finish up these quests here in Durin's Way in the next episode of Pinely Plays the Rune-keeper.